We are going to get into the wines. Again, if you have questions as we go through, you can put them into the Q&A for Christian and Dane to look at. Um, or if you have thoughts about the wines, please go ahead and do that. I want to point out again that these are not highly aged examples. These are all um, fairly youthful wines. Um, I think they're all Crianza wines, but that status is de-emphasized. In a lot of cases, these producers that are making these, working with these new varieties or approaching these different stylistic directions where they focus on the variety or the site, they're de-emphasizing that aging pyramid because they want people to focus on something else. So that's something to think about as you taste these wines. The first wine we're going to taste is Tempranillo Blanco, and if I can show a bias, I would say this is the wine that I was most excited about tasting with you. It's a truly indigenous grape. It was discovered in the Napa Valley, that's in Oriental, in 1988. So it's a mutation of red Tempranillo. And it has been authorized for white blend since 2004. And if you recall from the earlier slide, it's now over 12% of white plantings. So it grew off a base of nothing to 12%, which is certainly significant. So it can be used in a white Rioja blend, but is also being bottled on its own. And since the 1990s, there has been some government assistance in terms of funding that's assisted some of these new plantings. It is 98% genetically similar to red Tempranillo, phenotypically a little bit different, smaller leaves and berries, generous in body, high alcohol potential, but with also a high potential for overall balanced profile. And whereas Viura is more of a textural grape, it's more about the winemaking, in some ways similar to Chardonnay. Tempranillo Blanca is more aromatically generous. It has more fruit on the palate, and it's a very exciting wine. We're going to taste a very fresh, youthful version today, but I think you'll agree when you taste it, there's certainly potential there for oak application, for aging, and for some other winemaking inputs for people who would like to do that.